Welcome to the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Boles, and along with our crackbot AI research team, we've invented an original story for you today about the wonders of awareness. Exploring the enigma, consciousness and the cosmic dance on a pinhead. And now, the story begins.
In the hallowed halls of academia, where the musty scent of ancient tomes intermingles with the crisp bite of modern technology, there lies an unassuming yet profoundly perplexing question. What is consciousness? This inquiry, spanning over 500 years, has danced on the edge of philosophical discourse and scientific investigation, a ballet of thought and theory. In the 17th century, René Descartes, a French philosopher, famously declared Cogito, ergo sum, I think therefore I am, positing consciousness as a self-evident truth, the foundation of human existence. This marked a pivotal moment in understanding consciousness as something intimately tied to thought, an inner realm where the mind's eye observes and reflects upon its own existence. Fast forward to the 20th century, where consciousness began to be dissected under the lens of neuroscience. Neurologists like Wilder Penfield, while operating on epilepsy patients, stimulated specific brain regions, eliciting memories and sensations. This suggested a tangible physical basis for aspects of consciousness, a stark contrast to the ethereal, introspective notions of philosophers like Descartes. Amidst these explorations, we find ourselves pondering the intertwining of consciousness and life. Is consciousness merely a byproduct of complex neural networks, as suggested by scientists like Francis Crick and Christoph Koch in their neural correlates of consciousness theory? Or is it an emergent property, a symphony orchestrated by the interplay of matter and energy, as posited by philosopher David Chalmers? Now let us wander into the realm of the unfathomable, the head of a pin, a metaphorical landscape where the microscopic and the cosmic converge. Here we confront the ultimate enigma. Could there be consciousness in such a minuscule domain? Scientists armed with electron microscopes and quantum theories might argue the physical impracticality of life, let alone consciousness, existing in such a confined space. Yet philosophers and dreamers might counter, does the universe not teem with wonders beyond our understanding, with dark matter and energy shaping the cosmos in ways we cannot fathom? In this paradoxical realm, we grapple with the limits of human comprehension. Is our endeavor to understand consciousness on the head of a pin an exercise in futility, a mere product of our imagination and speculation? Or is it a leap of faith, a testament to our relentless pursuit of knowledge, however elusive or abstract? Consider the quantum world, a domain where particles exist in states of probability, defying classical logic. Could consciousness too inhabit such a realm? Physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff propose in their orchestrated objective reduction, or theory, that consciousness arises from quantum processes within the brain's microtubules. If such intricate processes give rise to human consciousness, might a similar, albeit unfathomably different, form of consciousness exist within the microcosm of a pinhead? This hypothesis leads us into a labyrinth of philosophical quandaries. If consciousness can exist in such a minuscule space, what does it mean for our understanding of existence? Are we, like the potential consciousness on the pinhead, merely a small part of a much grander, incomprehensible consciousness that pervades the universe? This thought echoes the panpsychist view, where consciousness is a fundamental and ubiquitous feature of the universe, much like matter or energy. In this view, everything from the smallest particle to the vastest galaxy possesses some form of consciousness. Thus, the consciousness on the head of a pin isn't just a fanciful notion, but a possibility within a universe brimming with conscious experience. Yet, as we wade through these speculative waters, we must confront the limitations of human understanding. Our consciousness is bound by the confines of human perception and cognition. We are like sailors on an endless ocean, our ships equipped only with the tools and maps we've created, unable to fathom the true depth and breadth of the waters we navigate. In grappling with the unknown, we oscillate between imagination and skepticism. Is the conscious life on the head of a pin a figment of our imaginative prowess, a philosophical exercise that stretches the limits of our understanding? Or is it a beacon guiding us toward a greater, more profound comprehension of the universe and our place within it? As our narrative unfurls further into the enigmatic impulses of consciousness, we stand at the precipice of the greatest of human endeavors, the quest to understand the nature of understanding itself. The head of a pin, our metaphorical cosmos, becomes a crucible for the alchemy of thought and theory. In this realm, we encounter the philosophical musings of Ludwig Wittgenstein, who famously noted, "Whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent." This axiom challenges us. Are there aspects of consciousness, like those hypothesized to exist on the head of a pin, that lie beyond the grasp of language and human comprehension? Wittgenstein's proposition nudges us towards a humbling acceptance of the limits of our knowledge and language. Yet within this silence, within the void of the unknowable, the human spirit finds its most fervent expression. Like the artists and poets of yore who touched the divine through brush and pen, we too reach for the sublime in our quest to understand consciousness. This journey is not just scientific, it is deeply spiritual and artistic, a blend of empirical inquiry and existential wonder. Here, in the contemplation of consciousness on the head of a pin, we encounter the mystical. Mystics from various traditions have long spoken of the interconnectedness of all things, of a consciousness that permeates every particle of the universe. This echoes the sentiments of panpsychism, but transcends it, suggesting not just a universe filled with consciousness, but a universe that is consciousness. In this view, the pinhead is not just a vessel for consciousness, it is a part of the universal consciousness, as are we. But how do we, bound by our human faculties, understand this? Do we resort to imagination, conjuring images and stories to encapsulate what we cannot empirically grasp? Is our endeavor akin to the ancient mariners charting mythical beasts on the unexplored corners of their maps, a blend of fear, awe, and wonder? Or is this journey one of faith, a leap into the unknown, where the tools of science and reason cannot tread? Perhaps in seeking to understand the consciousness on the head of a pin, we are really seeking to understand ourselves, our place in the cosmos, and the nature of the consciousness that stares back at us when we look into the mirror of existence. In this story, intricate and expansive, we find no definitive answers, only the beautiful, haunting melody of the questions themselves. We are reminded that the journey of understanding is perpetual, a never-ending dance between the known and the unknown. And in this dance, we find the essence of what it means to be conscious, to be alive, to be human. As our tale draws to a close, we are left with a sense of awe and humility. Consciousness, whether on the vast canvas of the universe or the minuscule head of a pin, remains one of the great mysteries, an eternal flame that lights the human quest for knowledge and meaning. And in that quest, we find not just answers, but the very thing that makes us human, our endless capacity to wonder, to imagine, and to dream.
For the Human Meme Podcast, I'm AI David Boles, wishing you a grand day and a quiet tomorrow. Be a human meme.